On December 2nd, 2024, Cesar Hernandez was set to appear at the Kern County Superior Courthouse in Delano for a hearing, but he managed to escape from the van he was being transported in. I'm Ruby Rivera, your neighborhood reporter, and here's what we know. Hernandez managed to escape from Delano and fled south 283 miles into the Mexican border, where he then fled into Tijuana, where on Wednesday he was involved in a deadly shootout and managed to escape authorities again. On April 9th, Mexican news outlets were able to confirm the shootout Cesar Hernandez was involved in led to the killing of Officer Abigail Esparza Reyes. Hernandez was convicted on a first-degree murder charge in Los Angeles back in 2019. Officer Reyes was part of a fugitive task force responsible for tracking down escaped fugitives from the U.S. who have crossed the border to flee. We now know it was the U.S. Marshal Service that requested help from Mexican authorities to apprehend Hernandez. The U.S. Marshal Service tells 23 ABC while they were not involved in the shooting, they were on site where medical personnel administered aid to Commander Reyes, but ultimately succumbed to her injuries. Receiving video from the news outlet Punto Norte, we now have a general idea of what happened after the shootout. CCTV footage shows Hernandez running down a street without a shirt and getting into a covered vehicle. He later comes out wearing some sort of uniform. More CCTV footage shows Hernandez casually walking away from the scene. It's still unclear as to how Hernandez managed to escape yet again. However, speaking with Montserrat Peraza, the reporter on site for Punto Norte, she describes her idea.
Cuando le dispara a ella en el cuello, les está dando este intercambio de disparos.
When he shot the officer in the neck and bullets were going everywhere, that's when other officers started to focus their attention on her to take her to the hospital. I think that's when he decided to flee.
The governor of Baja California State, Marina de Pilar, released a statement regarding the death of Officer Reyes, reading in part, quote, "I deeply regret the death of the agent of the State Citizen Security Force, Abigail Esparza Reyes, at the time of participating in an operation to comply with an arrest warrant that is currently being carried out. Our wishes for prompt resignation are with you. Abigail's life will be honored and her death will not go unpunished." The search for Hernandez continues. The U.S. Marshal Service says they'll continue to work with their Mexican counterparts to catch the man who has now successfully eluded authorities twice. Reporting for 23 ABC, I'm Ruby Rivera, your neighborhood reporter.